Hey, do you like the internet? Me too. Hi, do you spend literally every waking moment of your life on your phone or on the internet? Same. Do you think maybe you should cut back a little, even though you love the internet and you would never want to like completely detach? Stick around for some relatable teen content coming up. As somebody who has always loved the internet, just been obsessed with it, I'm online like all of my days. For work, for me, for everything, whatever. I've always been sensitive to Luddites Luddites are like people who are opposed to new technology and innovation. And clickbait articles that are like, oh, how the internet is making us all dumber. I think those sort of things are fraught with misinformation and exaggeration and ultimately lacking just a nuanced perspective on it all. The internet is neither good nor bad. It's a reflection of us, humanity, and humanity is neither good nor bad. It's an environment that we're living inside of. And I don't think people in mainstream America really have the opportunity to completely opt out anymore. Maybe temporarily find salvation at a digital detox boot camp or like Wi-Fi free places. That said, I think many of us do want to unplug from time to time, and many of us are in need of some balance. Sure, I've daydreamed about going off the grid, chucking my phone out of a moving vehicle, throwing it off a mountain, shooting it with a gun, just completely pulverizing it and just stomping on it until it's just nothing. Just normal things, you know? So anyway, I was thinking about making this video because I was feeling overwhelmed with how much I was staring at my own phone, or at least I was feeling overwhelmed by how many times I was getting notifications and it was like basically begging me to stare at it. And I realized like, shit man, I gotta regain some control over our overlord Apple. My goal is to only look at my phone when I choose to. Here are some things that I've done to regain some control over this whole situation. Disclaimer, these tactics are specific to Apple, but I'm guessing that Android and other phones have settings and capabilities that you can change to kind of like reflect some of the things I'm gonna be saying. Number one, turn off the badge icons and notifications for certain apps that are the major culprits in your life. I'm one of those people that cannot stand that little red dot and the number inside of it. It makes me want to die. When I see it, I freak out. I just need to see what's inside the app when I see that. They've got me so whipped. So I found out that you can just take that away. You can just turn it off. And so that's what I did. All you need to do is go to your settings, notifications, and then select the apps that are the ones hurting your life the most. And you just switch off the badge app icon. You could even go a step further and just turn off all notifications for some of these apps. No more push notifications trying to get me to look at my phone. Number two, turn off mail refresh. This is a lifesaver to anybody who has to have email for work. I would be laying in bed at like 11 and I would hear that stupid mail notification go off and I would instantly just like need to know what the email was. And it was typically from work, and I would even sometimes get out of my bed and start emailing people back, and it's just no more. It is unrealistic and unhealthy to be expected to be on at all times. This is a problem that more and more people are thinking about in the world. In France, they just passed this like right to disconnect amendment, which makes all weekend emails illegal. To turn off your mail refresh, just go to settings, go to Mail, Contacts, Calendars, tap Fetch New Data, and scroll down and turn your fetch to manually. So you will only get mail when you actually click the app. Game changer. Number three, hide your apps in folders. This is something I do to kind of help break bad habits and muscle memory. I would oftentimes find myself swiping open my phone and immediately going straight to Facebook without even like actually wanting to go to Facebook. It was more just like a behavior that I needed to change. So what I'll do is I'll take Facebook and I'll just drag it into another folder and I'll put it on like the second or third page, and I will forget about it. If you really need to, you could delete apps and then access like Facebook or Twitter through Safari or Chrome, like the browser. Number four, do not disturb. This is really good for when you want to sleep or you just need some time away from your phone. All you have to do on an iPhone is swipe up and click the moon. I also call this moon mode. It quiets all calls and texts and vibrations. You basically will not hear any of that for whatever amount of time that you have the moon mode on. What's great about this is that you can set certain people to go through the do not disturb mode in case of an emergency. For instance, I have it set up for my boyfriend, if he has to call me or text me, those things will go through the do not disturb mode so that I can receive his stuff. Everything else can wait till morning. And number 5, if I really need to focus on reading or doing something or even just hanging out with people and I don't want to be like rude and staring at my phone the whole time, I will leave my phone charging in another room, or I will literally like get really comfortable on the couch and just chuck my phone across the room. It does work because I will rarely get up to get it because I'm so fucking lazy. So that's it. I hope that these are helpful. I hope that these will help you regain some control over your phone. I felt more present in my daily life, just in the world. So that's always good. Please leave a comment below if you have any ideas or things that you do to kind of make sure that you still have balance of your phone in your daily life. And thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, and I'll see you later. I feel like you don't have ethics when it comes to
I don't have ethics.
She just doesn't.
Anna teaches me ethics, and then I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, and then I go home and just do the exact opposite of anything.
How? This is